Alright everyone, here we are with ticker symbol ZOM, Zomedica Corp. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And before we jump into this chart, I want to announce that I do have a Twitter account now. Definitely check it out. The link will be down below, and I will be posting on there anything that comes up on my screener, anything I'm watching for the day, and even general discussions about stocks. It will be another form of means to get notifications on other videos as well, due to the fact that some of the videos here on YouTube don't send out the notifications, due to the fact that YouTube only allows you to send out notifications for a certain amount of videos. I make more videos than that certain amount. So through Twitter, you guys can get notified as well when you see what I tweet, when I post a link and so forth. So check that out. The link will be down below. Another thing as well, stay tuned till the end of this video because I will be mentioning a stock that I am watching this week and moving forward. And I did a full video on why this stock is going to be a good pick to add to your watch list. So stay tuned till the end, and I will be posting that video later today. And I made it earlier today doing all the research and reasons why. The reasoning behind, some of you guys may agree. Some of you guys may not. I look forward to seeing your guys' comments and thoughts on that video in the comment section once I post it. But stay tuned for that. So, Zomedica Corp. Downward direction. All the way down. So volatile that it hit lows here of about 35 cents. This is so important right now because I could say, oh, 35 cents is a very important number. And that would be kind of misleading. We want to keep this number in mind, but even though this looks like it's going in a downward trend, it's holding itself up pretty well, specifically above this point right here at 38.47, right? It slightly broke through it at one point, which we're going to look at in just a moment, the lowest point reached in the day, but it's sitting right now at 38.92. And Zomedica Corp, you need to remember, if you came in around this run, you know, it's not that you're late, but you came in at like the third, fourth of this whole entire process leading up to this point, right? Like at 75% of the whole entire run that's been happening over the last couple of months. This has been building up from 7 cents, 6 cents to work its way up to this point. So when you look at the chart of Zomedica, it was due for a pullback at some point. Some profit taking was going to happen. Now, don't get me wrong. Volatility of the market and profit taking has happened here. But at some point, there was going to be a slight pullback. Now, what's interesting is that Zomedica is holding itself up so far 50% above this whole entire run. Right? So that's what we want to watch for. We need Zomedica. Okay, it's pulling back. It could be healthy. We still need to be cautious. It could be healthy, but we need to be cautious because we need to remember where Zomedica is coming from. ZOM didn't just start right here at 23 cents. It started way back here. So some of that pullback is some profit taking from anyone that's been in before 23 cents, or even the people that got in at 23 cents, or even right here at this point around 30 cents. Okay? So you need to keep that in mind. That's almost a 1/3 or 10-cent gain from here to these highs up here and even more. So, of course, some profit taking was going to happen. When you're an investor, you need to think about how you would strategically play the whole entire investment, and you need to think about how other investors are thinking about it too, right? So, anyone that's gone in before you, you need to remember they're looking to get out, but with a profit. And if you get in after them, you need to remember that you need to get in and out before them. That's one of the biggest things I've learned about penny stocks. Like, you need to look at the chart and think about all of this. This is all investors holding this up. This isn't just numbers moving its way up. Investors are in here holding this up. There's a few investors that have been in since here, since here, since here, since here. And if you were getting in around this point right here, you need to think about an exit strategy on how you can get out with them or before them instead of being so bullish. Because one of the biggest problems that I've come to find personally, this is personally, and anybody that can relate, I would love to see your feedback. But personally, me learning through the bumps and crashing hard and scraping myself against the concrete is I want more profits. I want more gains. And I sit there and I've seen unrealized profits disappear. I've seen unrealized profits go negative. I've seen unrealized profits be a few dollars above my initial investment when it was actually hundreds of dollars or even thousands of dollars above my initial investment. And then I waited that long, and then a few dollars, less than $100 is what I end up taking. Unrealized profits, I've seen them disappear. And you have to turn unrealized profits into realized profits. So that's my best advice to anyone in any penny stock and any stock ever that is running and with speculation and hype. You need to look at how it's been reacting before you get in, right? And there's nothing wrong with getting in right here. It's all about when are you going to get out and what's your strategy, because there's investors before you actually preparing for when they want to get out. Now, I'm not saying that because this downward trend is happening, this is a terrible stock and this is going to collapse. I'm not saying that. We just need to remember where Zomedica is coming from, how it led up to this point, and how there was going to be some pullback. Now, so far, it's holding itself up pretty nicely. But like I said, we need to be cautious. We need to watch this very, very carefully, and we need to bear in mind all these different factors. It's so important to keep that in mind and watch for these things. So we're going to see here our resistance and our support, and also talk about this low here. Okay, this low is not our true support, and it's the next support after this, since it was so volatile. And after that would be down here at this point, and I want you guys to write it down, 27.63. Okay, we're currently at 38.92. The 50-day moving average is 40.81. I can't land exactly on it because it's to the thousands place. I land on 40.82, but right there is the point. So close, but to be exact, 40.81. If we're below that, we're in bearish territory. The moment we're above that, we're in bullish territory. So I want every single investor to be aware of this. So support level is 38.01, 38 cents. We're currently at almost 39, right? 38.92, and support is 38.01. If that gets crossed, our next point of reference is 35 cents. If 35 cents gets crossed, this could be on its way down to newer lows. And then we have our next support level that I talked about earlier down here at the 27 cent range. But let's not worry about that just yet. Right now we have this point of reference here at 35 cents. And then before 35 is 38.01. We want to watch it carefully. If it breaks through support, the further we're getting from the 50-day moving average, the deeper this can go into bearish territory. On the other hand, we have our resistance. This is very important. The bulls don't just want to break through the 50-day moving average. They need to break through resistance to pull away from it and reach newer highs and reach newer resistance levels and work its way up to newer points into bullish territory. So 43.87 definitely needs to be crossed and turn into a support. And then the bulls need to reach this peak here before the fall started at 52.56. And then the highest point up here, which is 59 cents. But before getting to any of those numbers, 43.87 is the most important resistance level to start the catalyst and work its way up deeper into bullish territory. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. So, those of you that have stayed to this point, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank yourselves, because the stock that I'm going to talk about and I do a full thorough analysis on, I'm going to put the link down below once I post it. Or if you want to comment down below Comment anything that you feel about Zomedica and how you feel about my analysis and the things that I'm stating. Do you agree with me? And also, how do you feel about the little bit of advice that I went ahead and showed you guys from my own personal experience as an investor? Has that ever happened to you? But by commenting down below, I can go ahead and comment the link and respond to your comment so that you can be aware of this stock. And the stock is Walgreens. If you want to start doing research on it, you're more than welcome to. WBA. But I'm going to post the link where I do the full thorough analysis on why this is a stock to add to your watch list and check it out moving forward, because you can 2x and possibly more your initial investment. So check it out. I'm not there to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold, but I do want to enlighten you guys on that information in that video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.